you ever noticed how different your world looks when you are more open, more expansive, more allowing and receiving versus closed and tight and not allowing? In today's video, we explore how shifting into this open state in your body can bring in new possibilities, new ideas, and new options that you possibly weren't even aware of or couldn't see before because you were not in this allowing state. And thank you for joining me. I'm AmyC with You Finding You. I'm an intuitive and transformational coach. And currently, if you check in the dialog box below, you'll see there are links to the Body Wisdom Way. That's a community where we connect within. And right now, we are launching the permission slip, which gets you to start looking within to give yourself that permission so that you're not seeking it outside of you or waiting for it in some way or shape or form. Instead, you really start connecting to and giving it from within. So again, do come over, check out the Body Wisdom Way. I would love to see you there on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this exploration of connecting and opening up and allowing ourselves to be in a more open state to receive, to allow in possibilities. And if you think about it really quickly for a moment of like just being in an open state, can you imagine that, okay, you're open to receiving stuff where if you're closed off and you're like, I'm not really wanting to, like people don't even want to approach you because they feel like you're in an energy of, I don't want to be approached. Like this reminds me when I was flying, I can't even remember where at one point. I got on the plane and I sat down and the gal next to me had on a hoodie and she was all curled up and I heard the energy to her was leave me the F alone. Like it was really like, don't talk to me and don't approach me, and like with the hoodie up and everything, it was really a striking energy about her of like, okay, leave her alone, like don't approach her. And now we might not be to that extreme of like, this is me being closed off, but you can have other levels of being closed off and people will read it, pick up on it. And when I say that others will read it and pick up on it, it's also that you're not then allowing in anything to give you these ideas or possibilities. And so shifting from a place of being completely closed off to allowing and opening up is that you're then also allowing in these energies, these ideas to flow in easier. So let's go ahead and go right on into this, and you can get yourself comfortable, do the seated, standing, whatever feels good, and then take a nice deep breath. And we're gonna come down from our everyday thoughts into noticing our body. How does it feel right now? Continuing to take nice deep breaths, noticing the surface beneath you, letting yourself settle into that surface. And again, taking a few more deep breaths here. And the idea of opening up, it's not that we're opening up and allowing every single energy and our boundaries to be breached. So the first thing that I want to do is set up an energetic boundary around myself and saying that only my vibration or higher or only high vibrations are allowed to connect with me. Because that's one thing where, you know, you can go out and be like, oh, I'm fully open. And when you're fully open, you're also taking in everything, which you don't really want either. So allowing or setting up this boundary around you, which you can think about a big bubble, like, you know, from Wizard of Oz, the Glinda bubble, where the lovely witch came in and she was floating on that bubble, and you can imagine yourself surrounded by this energy bubble. That bubble as well is, we're saying in this space here of only higher vibrations will connect with me. And I like to say for myself too, my vibration or higher can connect with me. And taking another breath here and just setting that intention, visualizing the bubble, and then let's go into opening up yourself, like allowing yourself, like I'm using my hands as well, like you're a flower blooming, like letting yourself open up. Breathe it in. And how does it feel to be open? Like just become aware of and notice yourself first, how it feels to be open. Is it comfortable? Is it uncomfortable? For myself, I feel my chest opening. I feel my shoulders more open. I'm taking deeper breaths. And in this space, what does it feel like in your body? Just notice. Like I was saying, physically, I feel more open, but is there more expansiveness in you, more possibilities? And what possibilities does this open up in you? So ask yourself, what's possible? Ask your body, from here, what's possible? Like it's bringing a smile to my face, and I feel like I have infinite possibilities. Like just notice what comes up for you. And how can you take this feeling of like blooming like a flower, taking that, and this idea as well of following what lights you up. We've been exploring this in my community of really following what lights you up, and the idea of noticing the signals that light you up. So what is in this that can light you up? Like what are steps and things, next things that you can do? So giving you possibilities of following what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what really lights you up. So sit with it for a second and see, in this place of openness, receptive, allowing, what are next steps that you can do? Like it's bringing a smile to my face again. If you want to pause the video, you can pause the video here and keep asking, like allowing your body to settle into this and asking your body what's possible. Taking a moment here and just being with this openness. And again, as you come back, you can pause the video if you want to keep going with this. I want to do a contrast so you can feel really what that is like of going to closed, and we'll come back to an open space so that we can leave open. But first, take a breath here and then imagine yourself closing down. So closing, that flower at night closes, and so it's closing down for the night. You're now closed off, and you can do whatever you want with your body to feel more closed. Like I felt my body just shrinking down, and I sunk in. I even want to kind of cross my arms, like, nope, I'm closed. I'm feeling closed here. And in this closed space, ask yourself about possibilities. Like, what comes up? Do you have a feeling of, I'm allowing in, I have possibilities here at my disposal? Or does it feel like I'm not really open to this? I'm not really allowing in. Like, I want to put my head down too, like, don't really want to be doing this right now. So just notice this feeling versus where we were with the openness and having the possibilities, having the openness to the receptivity. So taking a breath and allowing yourself to open up again. And I'm taking a nice deep breath to open it up, open up the chest, opening up to possibilities. Continuing to take these nice deep breaths, and again feeling here that contrast of being more open to possibilities, being more receptive and allowing in this space. And go into your day here, again, visualizing that bubble that you have around you and your intention of what vibrations are allowed to connect with you. I do this a lot, especially as I go to sleep at night, if I don't want these energies, negative energies that I get into while I'm sleeping. But then being in this open space, you can use this as well when you're trying to be creative and get into some other ideas, like get up and move around and get into receptiveness and allowing in yourself. So thank you guys for joining me today. If you are enjoying and getting value out of these videos, do hit that like, share, and subscribe. And do share in the comments below if there were moments or things that came through that was, oh, this is interesting, this is different, this is new for me. Do share, I would love to hear. And do come over and check out the Body Wisdom Way. I'd love to see you there. And thank you again. I'll see you in the next video.